All right. Let's do another stream. Hello. Okay, we're gonna be working on more Cleodora, who's our head of Pact City. Yesterday I ended with pretty much really liking this sketch here, and that's feeling like the vibes that I'm looking for her. And now today we're just gonna be continuing fleshing that out. Let's see. I think let's go ahead and warm up first. So let's see if the... Okay, it's currently on Axel. Here we go. Do covered models, and we'll do this for maybe like... We'll do like 10 of them. 30 seconds each. Alright. And okay, we got this guy. Oh. Let me make sure my iPad's in front of that. Okay. Don't have a whole lot of time, so it forces me to focus on the basic shapes that I'm seeing. Actually, his legs are actually going back. Uh-oh. Kind of started at a loss here. Okay, not great. Definitely necessary to just help get the hand warmed up as well. 60 seconds is a lot more comfortable. This is only 30 seconds. It's a lot less time. I always like these poses. Just something about it, trying to capture the form, but just looking at the back. You see, it kind of all becomes like, it all becomes these like simple shapes that flow into each other. We got a guy holding a sword. We're gonna draw the sword first, so I know where to draw my hands. Oops. let's pause it. Get rid of these. Other leg is blending in with her hand. I've run out of room. Welcome, Anubis. Just doing some warm-up sketches. Oops. Totally did not realize there's another one. Okay. Okay. I think I'm warmed up. Okay. So, I took all of my favorite little sketches, put them into this new document, just because that other one was not in the format that I wanted these to be in. I very much like this one. I'm gonna keep on exploring Cleodora today. I think the long neck is a necessity, but I think it's okay for it to kind of just be like a subtly long neck and not like a exaggerated long neck. I feel like she's got like long nails. Or like intimidatingly long nails. Okay, let's see. Let's check a thing. I think I was doing these poses last week. Okay, let's see. I'm kind of thinking of her doing this kind of thing with her hair, running her hands through it. Why is she so tall right here? I think she's always got her nose turned up. That's just how confident she is. Kind of want to push the pose a little bit more. I don't know why, but I just kind of feel like it. Almost maybe this should be the... If I did want to do this... Eh. It's just looking like a mess at this point, but it's the process. Trust the process. Not much going on there. Okay. Hi, Rogue Treaty. Thanks for joining. Working on one of the villains in the show, Cleodora. I was just having a big ol' like thought exercise today about the magic system, the power system in this show, and just like how it's expressed, how and just how it works essentially. And Cleodora clearly is going to be one of the characters that has some gifts. She's used them to take control of the city of Pact. Let's see, let's have slant him this way. But then I was also just thinking that for our guy, Dr. Lazarus here, I need to add a little thing to his design, and that being so essentially like how magic is summoned or powered, channeled in this show is through these artifacts or pieces of clothing or whatever called tokens. And essentially every character has the potential to cast magic. But it's incredibly difficult. Much more difficult for the average sentient person than, say, some kind of beast. And so they developed these tokens to help them kind of like hijack, or to help them jumpstart that process. And so by having a token equipped, they can access their power. And I think it might be one of those ones where like each person has their own distinct ability. But it is, yeah, so yeah, with your question, is magic regularly accepted in the society? It's pretty much known as a thing that only like the highest in power have the capability of, because they have possession of these tokens more often than not. So, but for example, the entire race of fire sprites, they were unique because their token was their hair. So, as far as Blaze is concerned, she has her token already equipped. It's her hair, and that's what bursts into flames and all that. And so, like, some low-level crook like Gage definitely doesn't have access to anything like that. He's got to make do. Someone like Lazarus, who's in this wealth, I'm thinking his wedding ring is his token. And currently thinking about what his powers might be, and I think it might suit the pilot. It might do the pilot very good for there to be an interaction of some kind where Lazarus uses his ability and Axel immediately notes it and goes like, ah, man, we got a magic user here, come on. Or, oh, he can use magic, what the hell? So it is a commonly known thing that like some people can do magic. It's usually people with the access to it. Of course, our main cast is going to end up finding their ways to some tokens that allow them to unlock their abilities. And so that's kind of a fun thing with Cleodora, is figuring out what accessory she has that allows her to gain access to her abilities. Her abilities are very chain-based. She can lock you to a contract, a like soul binding contract that is like ever present. It's and so the trick will be figuring out what can help kind of show that. Her main motif are chains. I might want to try to work that into her design somehow, but maybe not, because she's the one holding the chains, you know? So she might not be like physically chained. She might be accessorizing herself with them. She might be the only character in the roster to have a hand on her hip, just because it is such an easy pose to immediately go to. So we'll just say that that's that's her thing. She's got her hand on her hip. Yeah, some kind of like, yeah, necklace, something that she always has on her person. So like, for example, there's a character later on where it's a hat that powers their magic. It can be all sorts of things. And for like, let's see. Ooh, yeah, Kiana necklace, that's fun. Some kind of thing that can help her if she needs to unbind someone from a contract or bind them to a contract. Yeah, and everyone does have like you can access your abilities without one. It just takes a lot of training. And so like back in the day, back in ye olden days, the tokens were mainly used as a training tool. And then like they're expected to be like abandoned once the powers were unlocked. But in the modern day, they're like, screw that, we're not going to make any more. We're just going to like use the tokens. Why wouldn't we? That's too much effort. So that's going to be something our main cast will probably be dealing with, is learning how to access their powers without this little cheat code. Let's see. I think I might just use this sketch like one-on-one in this. Just like the sketch of her head, I really like. Okay, so then when your hip is up, this one would be straight. And then this one would be the one that's kind of out. I think she is definitely legs. Like that's gonna be her accentuated feature. I think it just makes sense. And of course there is like that temptation to kind of make it so each token grants a different ability, but I think it's more fun if it's the other way around, where it helps unlock an ability. So anyone could use a token, anyone can use any token to unlock their chosen ability. Hi Cassidy. Yeah, this is Cleodora. She's one of our like top of the top antagonists of the show. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, she's our proverbial dragon who owns the city. Like the city's her horde kind of thing. Let's see. And then, do we want her to have like real long hair that like, goes all the way down? Nah. Yeah, definitely this one. I like this one the most. So I wanted to combine some of her. I did so many like clothing studies, so I want her wearing. She'll be like, this will be part dress. I like the square. I might customize the boob window to be more of like a chain shape. That could be fun. Something like that. Oh, interesting. Tied into a braid. That's pretty fun. Illusion of a dragon tail. Maybe. So yeah, Cleodora is one of the is going to be like one of those characters that has a bunch of different outfits, a bunch of different looks. I almost want every time we see her, she's in some new fashionable outfit. So I think that could definitely be one of them where she's got like her hair, you know, braided like that. That'd be cool. Let's see. This is going that way. These need to slant this way. And then we can just have that. No, she's definitely more of a sleek businesswoman. You know, we're fleshing it out. But she's gonna be in this nice dress right here with one of those, like, you can see her leg. Oh yeah, and then like a boot, a high soccer boot. But yeah, I was telling the others, Cassidy, that I was just fleshing out some of the magic system today, where essentially the magic is accessed through items called tokens, or like artifacts or pieces of clothing, where they are like magically imbued things. Lazarus would have one, and that's going to be his like wedding ring. I'll have to design it later, but I just wanted to make a note of that, where it's like a little kind of jump starts. It's an easy access to their magic abilities without having to train to use them. So a lot of the elite class of people in this world have a token, and so that's going to be part of this design, is figuring out what our boss's little token's gonna be. Let's see there. Yeah, she's definitely going to be very prominent in the show, specifically with Edina and her whole arc. And definitely call her like a evil stepmother kind of figure. Let's see. Oh, and here's an image. Oh, that's fun. Okay, I see what you mean now. That's cute. Yeah, that's cool. Cassie just sent an image of how the braid would look. Jeez, my stutter is really coming in today. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that a lot. It would come out to like here. Yeah, that's pretty fun. No, thank you, Cassidy. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, definitely like a hot villain is the vibe that I'm going with. Probably more slender. How snake-like she could be. No, yeah. Shigo is definitely like, I'm trying very hard not to make her look too much like Shigo, because, I mean, there's definite inspiration there. It's funny. But yeah, Shigo did irreparable damage to so many people. I'm already loving this new interpretation of Reptoids, just because I've already got another character that I want to make a Reptoid, and I'm looking forward to designing him. It's because I love the ear shape. Let's see. Yeah, I'm really happy with where I've been able to go with her today so far. Let's see. Thinking about anatomy and bone structure. She would have more body right there. Maybe more body. Just to spare those poor ribs of hers. I don't know, I do like the no collar kind of vibe she's got going on. No. I think I do like the chain. She feels like she'd have some, like, gloves as well. Hmm. Can I? I think it's just because I'm drawing it at an angle. So, yeah, and I also did... Oh, whoops. I didn't paste them over. I also did some lip studies yesterday. Specifically... Right here. Of, like, the kind of way that I want to draw her lips. Oh, oops. Because I think she's a character that needs lips, frankly. Might be absurd, I know. I didn't contemplate having her teeth, like some of these teeth out, but I think she kind of hides them until she gets that going. Yay! Yeah, so like obviously some kind of like gown for some like event. I could definitely see her like equipping some kind of gear to get all personal with it. That could be fun. She's self-made and tough. And does not want to lose her little board. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is looking pretty good. Again, I'm gonna copy and paste this one because I just love this sketch so much. And then let's make room. Yeah, there are a total of 9 species, so including fire sprites. So I designed them all a little while back. So we've got the fire sprites. Don't get too attached to them. And we got obviously some humans. This is some old art before I got good at anatomy. So a lot of this is gonna look a little bit more graphically updated. Then we have diamonds. They're like our short. They're short. They have horns. They come in two different colors, orange and blue. And Skylar is one of our other main characters that is a diamond. She's a diva, and we love her. Then we got Ragarians, which are kind of just like beast folk animal people, more cat-like than anything else. Mainly based on my cat Luna. And then we've got Tetranites, four-armed people. These guys will be getting a little bit of an overhaul, just because their second set of arms will be attached to their backs instead of underneath their arms. I didn't like them being underneath their arms because I just imagined how uncomfortable that would be all the time. And also it just looks cooler. You have like 4 shoulders. That's sick. Medusans. I like these jellyfish people. Their heads come in different styles of hats. That's pretty fun. They can definitely use a little bit more fleshing out as well. Karuka is our gal here. She's our main Medusan representative in the show. She's great. We got Avasaurs, which are a little bit more like bird people. I love this gal in the front here. Definitely like the poster child for what an Avasaur should look like. They got these big noses. that are kind of beak-like, and they've lost their flight feathers. Some in the countryside might still have the ability to fly, but the ones who live in the city don't, unfortunately. And then, hello, Luna. Oh, is it time to cuddle? All right, get over here. Then we got the Lunadines. These are really tall forest people. Some of them live in the city, but there is like a whole kind of like enclave of them that live outside of it. They can be up to like 7 feet tall on like a, normally. They're very, very tall. And I think the gal here is taller than 7 feet because she's like bending over and at 6'6", so they're really tall, and that's fun. And then Reptoids kind of got like the short end of the stick. They didn't have a whole lot going on. Just a longer neck, fins. Just I don't know, not great. And the community agreed. I held like a little contest where I picked, how many people? I picked like almost like 100 people to turn into background characters for the show, because it's in a city, so I need a bunch of background characters. And not a whole lot of people selected the Reptoids as their species of choosing. So that made me realize that I need to definitely give the Reptoids a little bit of a glow up. And their way of having their glow up is the fact that they can kind of come in different shapes and sizes. So they can be like real big, beastly, like monstrous kind of look. Some of them have like their teeth out, some don't. They have a whole lot of like variation to them, which will be a lot of fun. So yeah, that's all of them. There might be a secret 10th race, but you didn't hear that from me. Let's see. It's currently cat cuddle time, so I'm petting my cat right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. It took a lot of thinking and a lot of just like weeding out some of my other ideas and like narrowing it down to these 9. It just got to the point where I'm like, I can't see the show without these 9 species. Yeah, what do you think, Luna? Which one's your favorite? The ones named after you or the ones based after you? Okay. Yeah, what will your token be? Some kind of like chain. Whatever the tokens are, I want them to feel kind of obvious. Or like you look at them and like, I like the idea that designs can be designed around what their token is. I think that can be a lot of fun. Lead to a lot of fun character designs later down the road. Luna is currently asking to go out now. Okay. Get out of here! Go eat your food! Alright. So it could be a little bracelet. I think obviously, I don't know if I want it to be chains because chains are her power, it's not her token. And there's like a difference there. Like there's probably a character, there is like a character in my head that'll show up later that their token is an umbrella. So like they could be anything. So it could be this necklace here. But it could also be cool if some characters like don't make their tokens obvious. So then that's like a strategy our heroes have to employ of like, oh, we gotta figure out like what's her token, you know, if we want to like depower them and get out of a situation alive. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking necklace. I think hers might be subtle, just so that it's like a big point of contention of like trying to figure out what her token is. But I think also, you know, with her power is in like contracts and stuff. I don't think like if her token's removed, I think the contracts would still be in place. It would just prevent her from making new ones. That's fun. Like, kind of like Voldemort and his Horcruxes. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. I could even see like a tattoo being a token would be pretty cool, like the ink for the tattoo. Anyway, let's see. Let's see. What's going on with your body? Yeah, it could be cool. Maybe it's on her back. I think like her reptoid heritage influences her character a lot. And I might want that to influence what her tattoo is. Honestly, I see her kind of like an Emma Frost from Marvel Rivals. She would definitely be wearing heels, wouldn't she? Which means I gotta draw these feet totally differently if there's heels. pretty sure it's just the front is a lot further down. There's certain plot points with this character that I just want to like geek out about right now, but I can't because it'd be major spoilers. Let's see, there we go. That's gonna be the hardest part of this whole streaming journey, is just not giving anything away. I think it's important that this shape is in her hair because it's kind of the shape of her tower. Her tower is even like a chain link kind of design. If that's the case, maybe we lean into that asymmetry for her. Apparently there's a new update for Procreate that I don't think I've installed yet, but it's like a major overhaul to the brush system. You can have like, I think they added a whole nother library of brushes, and that's insane. We love Procreate. $1 one-time payment, and they keep on updating the app. It's a godsend. Why can't I just perfectly draw heels now? Like, goddamn this anatomy class. Having to figure out everything. Yeah. Notice how that I, with this more refined sketch of her, I leaned into, I made like this whole little S shape, and I redrew it around that. And now the pose feels a little bit more, less stiff. I mean, yeah, there's a lot more going on there. I don't think your arm would be that long. We go. Welcome in. Oh no. I think a actual pose for the other arm would be better. Yeah. Let me look at my little sketch of the bird's eye view of Pact. Yeah. So I do want a tattoo. It could be this kind of thing. Nah, it's not fun. Her name is Cleodora Concord, so let's see. Would she be so vain to tattoo her own, like, her own like company name on her back. That'd be pretty funny. I think it's that. I think I might have made it C. Just because I tried the K and the K looked too silly. It's like a big old C on her back. Nah. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, okay. I think I wanted it to say like for her company instead of like because her name is Concord, her last name is Concord, for the for the for the business to be Concorp. So it's just like Concorp. Right. Or and that can kind of further emphasize why it should be a K. And then they're like, because I can totally see there being like graffiti over it, where somebody like graffitis like a C over it, like Corp, yeah. Yeah, I think it can start with a K, just not both, not both K's being a K, just the first one. Concord. I do like this idea of the logo kind of being like, believe it or not, like chain linked together. Or it, like, something like that. Nah, I don't think she'd be that cheesy to put her own company on her back. It would be funny. I think like a motto for Concord would be, or Concorp would be a promise we can keep. Something along the lines of that, since her whole power is contracts and stuff. She's kind of like a big old loan shark, but the loan is your soul. Haha. Yeah, exact, dude. Yeah, we're on the same brain cell right there, Cassidy. That's sick. Yeah, that's totally what I was envisioning. That's fun. I think vertical makes it more obvious, huh? Yeah, I really like that. That's sick. And the reason why I chose Concord as the name is because if we look up its definition, Concord means an agreement or harmony between people or groups. So it is a contract, and that's her whole thing. Hmm. There's a surprising amount of results that show up for Concorp. I'm wondering if that's a... No, that's just an actual company. It's just a... Does life imitate art, or art imitate life, man? Hmm. Okay. I don't know why, but... Concork. That's cool though, let's see. Yeah, I really do like how you did there, Cassidy. That's cool. It really does emphasize the value of the sea being in it. Concorp. So this would be the con. I think it, yeah, maybe it's not named Corp and it is called Concord. That way the graffiti is like adding that it's a Concorp right there. Instead of like this would have been a D. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay. So then that makes it... Hmm. Yeah, that'll definitely have to be tweaked. But that is fun. Especially if... Let's see. I know I have a chain link. Oh, it's right here. That's not how that's supposed to go. No! I hate this brush. No! That's unfortunate. I've got braids. That's hilarious. That doesn't work at all, huh? Wow. That is the opposite way that it's supposed to go. But then it shows it working fine right there. Why are you doing that to me? Why don't you work right? Changes based on what? Yeah, no. That's just messed up. It's not fair. Oh well. This is typically like what we think when we think of a chain. I think it's more fun with them interlocking like chains. This feels like that's for a graphic designer, and I'm not a graphic designer. I don't know why I'm so invested in getting this logo right now. I'm invested, darn it. And then I think both can meet a middle right here. So then next step would be I think if anything the overlap should be a little bit more. Because those are overlapping, so these should overlap. Does that make sense? No. Trying to make it look like it kind of like goes around. I guess technically that could work. Yeah. My hand is tensing up from doing all these very small lines. It sucks. Concord. Okay. Maybe. That could have all just been a waste of time. I mean, who knows? I mean, It's kind of messy. Almost feel like there needs to be like 2 tones. I don't know. We'll see. But we got an idea that whatever it is, chains will in fact be involved. I think, yeah, whatever it is, it's got to be easy to read like this. I think that might be the way to go. Start losing it with down here though. Yeah, a little bit more like that. Yeah, there you go. It's weird, there's like a sense of like... I almost feel like I read Kong. Like here. Like a big ol' K-O-N-G. It's just secretly a King Kong, secretly a Donkey Kong reference the whole time. I'm almost feeling that yeah, I like this like more minimalist, where like it's very clear where the separations are. Gaps. Yeah, something more like that, I think. That feels nice. Yeah, and I keep on like making these smaller for some reason. Cotton cord. Yeah, I like that a lot better. And then we do a little... Yay! Yeah, I like that a lot. Sweet. And there's just... Could be a lot brighter than that. I know I have... Yeah, there we go. Oh! Please. There we go. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Goodbye. Okay. Sweet. Loving it. Now we're cooking with gas. Do we want this to be your tattoo now? Let's see. That's what this was for. Could be interesting. I don't know though. I kind of want whatever tattoos that are going to be in the show, I want to be very easy to draw and very obvious what it is from far away. Kind of like Gage's gear tattoo. Yeah. We'll think of it. What was her little outfit? Right. So she's got a little diamond. That diamond is also actually a chain. And then I might save myself like some hassle since I know she's going to get a lot of different outfits. I'll have two separate line art layers. One for just like her base body, and then the other for her outfits, just so I don't have to go back and like redraw her whole form every single time I give her a new look. I can just draw it over her current look. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for yeah, hanging out, Cassidy. Really appreciate your different notes and stuff. I think that was very helpful. Thank you. That'd be wild. Nah. I'm just drawing her body shape, where her ribs are. Just figuring out proportions. Okay. I think we're ready to do yet another sketch, but this time more detailed. Again, you know, this is one of the more important characters that'll be showing up a lot, so I'm definitely taking the time to make sure that she looks perfect. Because that's what she deserves. Perfection. Let's see. take this sketch. Oh. I want to keep those on hand. This sketch, make it a little smaller. It's funny how, like, sometimes it looks better the further away it is, or just like the smaller it is on screen. Okay. I think she should definitely have some nice exaggerated eyelashes. Real long. And that's, you're not showing up. Let's shove the whole face up a little bit. Hmm. I still like this very, like, angular face I gave her here. Hmm. Something like that. Hmm. Leg. I think you would be doing something more like this. You'd be flipped. Because our heel was facing outward, and our knees tend to be facing the same way that our feet do. Again, why can I draw high heels so well now? Crazy. Definitely don't want that cut off. It's only going so far. Want that kind of shape from it. Oh, that means I need to find a new place to put the hair tail. Yep. I put her butt way too high. Let's see. Might make, yeah, these legs nice and pointy. Let's do a little flip. Check up on the design from this angle. She's a little slanty. It's the professional term for it, yes. Hmm. Like when you have your hands on your hip, it's kind of a little bit more up here. Hmm. What do you think about the chest here? Okay. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. And now to do away with that, let's see. Oh, accessories, right? It's a great point. This be kind of like this? Or would it be more of high up on her neck? Okay. Maybe I play around with some color palette right now. I think I might want her neck even longer. I don't think a design has really found, it hasn't really come to life until I apply color to it. So that might add new aspects to it. I think she's definitely going to be in a very dark dress. And then she has her thigh highs. Same thing here. Hmm. It's gonna be hard to find out, figure out how to incorporate her braid into this. I guess like that. Obviously, I probably want some more colors going on, but just keep on trucking through here. So in this, I had this idea that they also have like built-in like eyeliner with their kind of imagine her in this kind of like purple eyeliner. Just be purple instead of this orange. Just get rid of the orange. Totally clashes. Let's see. I think the purple lip is cute. And then I think we can let's get like a lighter color right here. More of this, yeah, more of that magenta. It's nice. Kind of want the hair to cover up more, just so I don't have to think about the other eye. Just because I think like the head, the hair covering an eye motif can't like has the risk of being weird looking if you can kind of see the eye or where the eye should be. I think it should just cover up more. just wonder what if she's like more yellow? Bring in some grayscale. See how it looks. Okay. Yeah. I like that. Cool, cool, cool. Still kind of want this lighter. Oh, damn it. Here you go. She's just so sassy. I feel like she needs like some other color on her dress. Let's look at some harmonies here. Again, we got the purple. Let's see, maybe I could see her maybe being a split comp. Some purple. I definitely don't want the purple doing a lot. I like it being a little bit more subtle. We'll make the purple more purple, closer to that magenta. Did have that idea of continuing the chain motif. Kind of snake-like, like a diamondback. That's pretty fun. I almost don't want it here. Okay, so then let's play around with some jewelry. She seems like a dragon likes gold. I feel like she would definitely have gold. Yeah, that feels right. Okay. Might be saying goodbye to the magenta in a second. What if that's gold? What if her thing is like wearing gold? That could be pretty fun. What if we do a complete gold theme instead? Nah. I think just subtle for now. Is it like some little things here? She can definitely have some like earrings. I might make this a little lighter. Yeah, purple gotta go, I think. Purple don't fit. Pink! Magenta! Gold! Gold might be the way to go. It'd be like a darker gold. Yeah. That fits that like snake vibe that I'm kind of going for. Snake dragon snake. Whatever you want to call it. Alright. Brainstorming here. Let's think. I think if this is kind of like open, do we want to see the other side right here? That's probably... That probably just makes sense. That we would see that other side of her dress. That could be fun, the inside of the dress being a different color, and I think we know that that color is going to be gold. Also, like, a way to like allude to scales without breaking my animator's wrists would be just like giving her like a little like, 2, you know? Like there's like a couple here, a couple there, a couple here. She's definitely dripped out, man. I almost feel like she's got a lot. Cleodora and Gage have a lot more sauce than Dr. Lazarus. I might have to give him a little something else going on. Because I mean, goddamn. Let's see. Okay. Let's try some color balancing just to get a little bit of this in there. More balance. These colors. These weird colors. Definitely want the yellow. More yellow is interesting. Hello! Thanks for joining the stream. We're designing some, well, I'm designing a villain for my animated pilot that I'm working on. She's definitely like one of the big bads of the show. Kind of dragon motifs. Yeah. Figuring out some color right now. It'll be much more like this eventually. I think I'm liking where Cleodora's headed right now. I also did some design for her company logo. Her whole, she's got this chain motif about her. And so I wanted the logo to look like interlocking chains. And then there's also, so it's, you know, Concord is like the company logo, and then you can definitely see some graffiti over it, making it look more like Concorp. Just be a little cheeky. But yeah. What if this was more of like a mesh? Right there specifically. It's hard to. I think mesh would be more gray. Something like that. Yeah, that's fun. Kind of adds more intrigue into the silhouette, or the color silhouette, might I say. Is that way? Yeah, that's fun. And then we'll do this. You'd see her neck here then. Yeah, that's more interesting. I like that better. Okay. I think we're pretty much there. She can have some gold heels. That'll be fun. She's got her tights. There. This could have a little trim. This has turned a lot more yellow. I think that's fine. I think that's okay. Could be more brown. Lean into that gold vibe, but I still want it kind of green. Just so it's clear that her main thing is being oh so greedy. Yeah. Okay. So let's reduce that. Let's see. Okay. This is why I like doing the color step, because I didn't even have this hairpiece drawn. And now it's here. And then, let's see. Then I guess the bracelets as well. These multiple necklaces she's got. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Here we go. She's got that. Got that. Now I gotta figure out what her token is. Do love me some little hoop earrings. Make those easy to replicate. Oh, and then this. This side of the dress wasn't even there before. I guess it'd be going down pretty far. What is your token, Cleodora? So we had this idea that her token could be a tattoo on her back. And that could be pretty cool. Sweet. I'm glad you're interested. Sorry if you sent that a long time ago. I get pretty engrossed and then I don't look up. Let's see. So the power system in the show is all centered around everyone has the ability, everyone has like magical powers, but not everyone knows how to access them. It takes training, takes like skill and like patience. And so a quick workaround are these artifacts called tokens, which kind of just help somebody just instantly access their power. And so Cleodora, being one of, if not the most wealthy character in the show, definitely has a token to grant her some magical abilities. And now I'm just trying to figure out what bit of her apparel will be her token. I think she could definitely be like a Voldemort and have a bunch of like pseudo tokens or like fake tokens to like throw people off the scent, because you can imagine like that'd be like a whole problem of like people trying to take that so she doesn't have her power anymore. So she probably, I'm thinking she keeps it close where people wouldn't expect it, and it could be a tattoo on her back. Maybe the token was the ink that made the tattoo. Let's see. Just go with a cool little shape like this. That's pretty fun. It's like a nice dragon imagery. Let's see. Because dragon, they have their hoard, they have their gold. Got their wings. That could be it. It could be wings. Let's see. Little wing tattoo. Can I can I draw this? Let's see. I've drawn bat wings or dragon wings before. Come on. So it'd be this. Think of a nice design for it. It'd be kind of curling. This is like for the dragon's little claw thing. They're definitely very bat-like in design. It's interesting. And you got a finger coming out here. For that. Then maybe, yeah, we do a little thing like that. Something like that. Something like that. We can flesh it out once we get to her actual turnaround. But we're getting there. We're getting a sense. I did like the little diamond with the stuff, just in case, so keep that on hand. Let's see. Don't need that. Let's get rid of her initial little sketch here, as much as I love it. And then I don't think I need that anymore. I don't need that anymore. So let's swap or duplicate, flip, bring this over here. And now we'll do the wonderful work of drawing her from the back. This will still just be a little sketchy just because I'm not to the final line art yet. We wouldn't see any of this actually. This would all be covered up by hair. Same thing with that. We erase some of this. That too. We would finally see this connect right here. Very easy with heels. There we go. But oh yeah, I wanted to show the little chain link vibe with her hair right there. This would cover that up. Interesting. So with this, that back tattoo would be pretty covered up. How far down do we want this going? Could be like down to here. Just be a little fun with it. So you wouldn't even really see that anyway. So that even That lends to that even better. Like maybe there's an episode where she's got her hair up and then you can see that tattoo. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. As far as her invisible other side, she's got this wrapping around her neck, so that's why it's a backless dress. We've got, this would be like her shoulder. Yeah. This would go up to here. So then, yeah, this would need its own little... Oh. This would need its own little spot. Oh. Just because we won't see it. And then I'll keep the Concord logo here. I like that. I'll have that over here as well. What else could we need? Profile view? Drew up a little mock-up of it. A very rough mock-up of it. Yeah, she could be right there. Yeah, we want to see the side where we can actually see her face. Alright, well, we're starting to see the layout for this character model sheet a lot more now. We'll see her profile view, because we'll be seeing a lot of her, so I think definitely profile view would be useful. How long you think this would take? Gosh. So yeah, we're in the design process right now. First step was writing the script. That's done for the pilot episode. So next up is the design. And right now it's just me working on characters. I've got a couple of friends helping me out with location design, thankfully. But as far as yeah, it's just gonna be me. It's just gonna be me making the characters. That'll take a while. If I can keep it up with like, if I can get through our main batch of characters for the episode rather quickly, and then everything else after that will just be like background characters, minor characters. That will probably go a lot quicker. Who knows? It could take like, you know, a month or 2 months. Who knows? Especially with like work, you know, just trying to find time for this after work, you know. It's definitely gonna be a long game. Now I'm contemplating if I really want that profile view or not. Just because it's just another drawing I'm gonna have to draw. Okay. Oh, gotta go mute for a second. Okay. Probably have to wrap up relatively soon. We can finish this tomorrow. You know, I did make a promise to myself that I won't do any more turnarounds than I have to. Because so for our main characters here, I did this. So Blaze is our main character, the last fire sprite. Don't get attached to the fire sprite species for long, because she's the last one. She's our bright and hopeful, lovely protagonist. This is her in her everything's awful outfit. This is her in her everything's pretty all right now outfit. But as you can see in this, I wanted as many angles as I could provide as possible, because she's gonna be on screen like all the time. So I even added this like unnecessary angle in the middle here, because she's got this giant hair, and I wanted to define like the last moment before her hair just overtakes her whole face. So, you know, more specifics, you know, what she looks like from the side and all that. Did the same thing with Axel, who is our secondary main character here. Yeah. And then, but then once I got to our villains here, I was like, nah, I don't need that anymore. And I just went with a headshot from the side, just so there's still a head, still at least the head is defined. Did the same thing with Dr. Lazarus here. I think I might have to revisit this guy, especially after designing Cleodora. I'm like, he might be lacking in some way, and it could just be he doesn't need these. I don't know. But anyway, so then now we got Cleodora, who's our big bad of at least season 1. She'll also be prevalent in season 2 as well. If you cannot guess, I've been thinking about this a lot. Let's see. So we get that out of the way. So we'll make this just an area for her headshot from the side. And that headshot from the side would definitely have her little smile thing going on here. Sometimes I love just sculpting out of the sketch. Okay, I like how I said I have to get off soon, like as in like right now, and here I am, just like. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely passionate about it. Let's see. We got that. I think she'd have one of these. She's always got like a lidded eye expression. And then like for more like specific things, like if there's like a specific pose or expression, that would be its own like sheet, which is really interesting. So say like oh goodness, I think there's a popular one from like Avatar: The Last Airbender where they drew, it's like, oh well, how does like Katara emote like right now in her exaggerated way, so then they designed how she's emoting in that specific way, but like just for that, like that was its own design. It's interesting. The whole world of design and animation is crazy. You need something for everything. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty much her from the side. And then what will be the next thing that is on this sheet? I don't know. You know, we got this. It might be time to make the background white. And then, let's see. What would be helpful? Maybe just like all the jewelry? Probably not. Because we'll have the design for the back tattoo. And then we'll... got the profile. Then this is also a character that's going to be in like a bajillion outfits because she is so wealthy and stylish. So like every time we'll see her, she's going to be in a different outfit. And that'll be pretty fun. Yeah. I think this is definitely how the sheet's going to look like. Now all I need to do is just apply the finishing line art, and that'll be done. Sweet. This is great. I didn't think I was gonna find Cleodor's design today. This is like our initial mood board sheet of ideas. She is a reptoid, so she's got freaking teeth. We found it. Yippee! I mean, you know, as long as you find what you do fun, that's all that matters. And I find this a lot of fun. And yeah. So thank you for everyone that tuned in for this for tonight's stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming to the Forge.